Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to our Eitaikyo service. We will start the service with meditation, and following that, would you please rise for the Vandana Ti-sarana. Please turn to page 54 for the recitation of the Sutra Juseikin in your red book.
Buddhism.
incense and offering. 6 of your year service book for the recitation of the Shinshu Pledge number 2. And trusting in the law of the Buddha and reciting the sacred name, I shall proceed through the journey of life with strength and joy, revering the light of the Buddha and reflecting upon my imperfect self. I shall strive to live a life of gratitude, following the teachings of the Buddha and discerning the right path. I shall spread the true Dharma, rejoicing in the compassion of the Buddha, respecting and aiding others. I shall do my best to work towards the welfare of society. Please remain standing and turn to page 119 of the Gatha book with a Gatha on this morning. For today's Eitaikyo service, we are very honored to have Reverend Urasaki as our guest speaker. Reverend Urasaki was born on the Big Island. He obtained a BA degree in communications and master's in educational administration from UH Manoa. He then attended the Institute of Buddhist Studies in Berkeley, where he obtained a Master of Jodo Shinshu Studies and received his ordination in Kyoto. Reverend Urasaki was then assigned to the Hawaii Bits Wing, and after 11 years as a temple minister, he decided to accept a position with the Federal Bureau of Prisons as a chaplain. He is currently supervisory chaplain at the Federal Detention Center in Honolulu. As a member of Jikoen Temple, he occasionally substitutes for Reverend Nishiyama and has volunteered and volunteers in other capacities. Reverend is married to Cheryl, an elementary teacher, and has 2 children, Chase and Kylie. He hopes to return to the Hongwanji Temple ministry when he retires in a few years. I shared with you a brief background on Reverend Urasaki, so please read the article about him in the Kailua Mitra if you have not already done so. Reverend.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. So nice to see you here today. Thank you, Sensei Bert, for inviting me here to come to Kailua. I think it's about the second time I'm speaking in the new temple. And so I'm really grateful to be sharing this time with you. And actually, thank you for the nice introduction. I couldn't have written it better myself, but it's always good to be with you today. Even though I'm the guest speaker today, I'm not going to be really doing much speaking. We're going to be doing things today as part of a kind of a Eitaikyo activity. As you all know that Eitaikyo, every year we come to the temple to observe this Hongwanji major observance or service to remember our past Sangha members, all the members of Kailua Hongwanji who have lived, dedicated themselves in this temple and who've passed away, whether they be lay members, ministers, friends. So really, today in a way is a kind of a obon, I guess, for our temple. And so I made a little activity for you to kind of think about, the people that have come before us here in Kailua. And so, what we'll be doing today is really a kind of intergenerational activity. How many of you went to the what is it called? Joint conference in September? Raise your hand. Okay. Well, at that time, there was a workshop that I did on intergenerational activities, and I think Prudence was the other workshop leader, and she shared some of the things that you folks do at Kailua. Every month, I guess, you have these activities, and so actually I stole a lot from you guys for that, and so we do twice a year at Jikoen, we do an intergenerational activity with Dharma School and everybody. So first, we're going to play a couple of games first to kind of mix. I know that there's many generations here, and so we want to kind of mix up ourselves first. So if you want to participate, for sure, and if you just want to kind of watch what we're doing, that's fine too. You can, sit down and watch us. But I'd like to get all of you who want to participate in this activity to go to the back of the room there, and we'll do a couple of things. So come on, let's go. Well, so no one wants to participate? Okay. So part of the presentation or the workshop that I did, we did a couple of what we call icebreakers or mixers, just to kind of mix people up because they came from different temples and whatnot. So first of all, I'd like you to see if you guys can follow instructions. We're gonna so everyone has first name. Everyone know what their first name is? Okay. Remember, sometimes Katie doesn't remember. But I don't know what his actor name is. But what I need you to do is to line up by your first name, A on this side, in alphabetical order, A on this side to Z on this side. So A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, S, T, Z. This should be easy because you know everybody. Okay. Okay, you wanna. Okay, that's right. So what we do is we greet each other, the person standing next to you. Okay, so let's see. What is your name? Go ahead.
Annette.
Bert.
Bob.
Cynthia. Dana.
Dennis.
Emma.
What's your name?
Everly.
Jerry.
Cookie.
Linda. Lisa. Merle.
Naomi. Holly.
Richard. Roy.
Shirley.
Stanley.
Yeah. I,
All right. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna line up by the month and day of our birth. Everyone has a birthday? Why were you hatched or were you? So by your month and day of your birth, January 1st to December 31st. You know, it's funny, and most times there's people that were born on the same day. Okay, but remember your birthday. I'm not going to ask you what year you were born. But, okay, let's start from this side. What's your birthday?
December 28th.
Oh, wait, November 20. Oh, so my birthday is coming out. Okay.
October 26th.
September 4th.
August 20th. August 6th. July 28th.
June 7th. June 5th. May
27th.
27th.
May 26th.
May 11th.
May 5th,
April 18th.
March 19th,
March 11th.
February 27th,
February 16th.
February 8th, February 1st.
January 22nd. January 5th.
Okay. Okay, you're all, so you have a birthday, you have a first name and a name. So now, do you all have a middle name? Okay, we're gonna line up by what your middle name is. Okay, so your middle name is, so A is on this side, to Z is on this side. And if you don't have a middle name, you can deal with Cookie. Okay. So let's, okay, are you all lined up? Okay, we'll start on this side. Your last middle name.
Beautiful.
Yoshito.
Takeko.
Seiki,
Mitsuo.
Misugi.
Mikie. Shimayu.
Masayoshi.
Matsue.
Masumi.
Kazuichi.
Kaomi. Jeanette.
Hitoshi, Fumio,
Eiko. Chiyo.
Akiyoshi.
Ume.
Yeah. Okay, and this is our last one would be where you're from. So what hometown would you be from? Whether it be the place that you were born, place that you were raised, place, a place that you feel that would be your home. It doesn't even have to be a real place. So like Disneyland.
Las Vegas.
That's fine too. So by our Japanese call it furusako, or our place that we long to be. So we'll start with A's here. So from A's all the way to the Z's. So whether it be Hilo, Kailua, Las Vegas, Honolulu, Honolulu, Kailua, Manoa, Hawaii, Waimea. Kailua people have hard time spelling. All right. So let's go, let's begin on this side. So where is your hometown?
Onaka.
Hawaii, Japan.
Lahaina.
New York.
Ahoa.
Pearl City.
Skokie? Where is that? Anyway, all right. Then, wait. Okay. So wait, sit there. Okay, you can. Okay, so you know, part of these intergenerational activities, you know, we find out we can also. Okay, maybe this might be the last one. So for the intergenerational. So what generation are you? So Japanese have generations. You know, Issei, Nisei, Sansei. So, what generation you feel you belong to? If you feel you belong to all generations, like Kuki, then you'd be up in the front here. So, Issei, Nisei, Sansei, Yonsei. So, Issei on this side, or no, all say to Issei, and then to Gosei over here. He's all saying. Okay, so what generation are you?
Nisei.
Nisei.
Sansei. Sansei.
Sunset.
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 Sunset and a quarter.
Sunset. Sunset.
Sunset.
Sunset and a half.
Yonsei.
Don't say that.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Give yourself a hand. Thank you. Okay, you return to your seats. I will go on to the next thing that everyone's going to participate in. And if I can get Wyatt and Emma to help me. So let's see. So we'll have a little, it's not a competition, it's more of a, see how much you know about our temple, Kailua. So we'll have this group right here, this is one group. This is another group. And this is another group. Maybe cookies, oh. Maybe. This is another group right here, okay? So these three, and then this three, and you, and then this two, and then this three. Okay. Cookie is gonna be the judge. So while they're passing that out, I want to just tell you a story. When Reverend Bird said, "Oh, you can send me your bio." I mean, not your bio, but send for the newsletter. I want your profile for the newsletter. This is profile. Why does he want my profile? So I'm thinking, okay, well. So I said, okay. So I just said, so I sent him this. I think that's a good likeness of me. Y'all catch profile. Anyway, okay. So if in your groups, okay, you work on the you have 10 minutes or maybe less, maybe 5 minutes to answer as many questions as you can. So go into your groups. It's a friendly, it's not a competition.
Good girl.
So I hope this is a little help you jog your memory. I know some of you have been coming for many years, and you should know all this. I know you folks had a 50th anniversary just this past year, so I wanted to see how much you folks remember. So let's see. The first question, what is the proper name of our Hongwanji sect? Okay, Jodoshinshu, what do you have?
Jodoshinshu.
Okay. Back there, this side.
Nishi Hongwanji. Jodoshinshu Nishi Hongwanji.
Jodoshinshu. So well, I guess this is my observation, but I think the proper name is Jodo Shinshu Hongwanji Ha. That's BCA. Sorry. So Jodo Shinshu Hongwanji Ha. I think it's in the book someplace. Anyway, never mind, it doesn't matter. What year was Kailua Temple founded?
1958. 68.
What? 68? You mean I'm over 50 years old? Okay, right. So 50 years. But before it became independent and it was a part of the Betsuin, did anyone know what year it started? Was it, Uki must have been around. Just kidding. Oh, 58. Oh, okay, so not that much. Not that much. Okay, who was the first minister assigned to Kailua? Myron Shirasu? Oh, no, that's our doctor, sorry. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Name 5 children who attend temple service. Where's Everly? There's Everly and Wyatt, Emma, okay, and Kate. Okay, all right. Name. Okay, sorry, that was my bad writing. List the, what is the eightfold, or list the 8 paths of the eightfold path. I think would be the right word. Does anyone know the acronym? What's the acronym? VT Shlem. VT Shlem. V is what? View. T. S. C. Conduct. H. No, L. Livelihood. E.
Endeavor.
Okay.
Mindfulness.
M and M.
Meditation.
So VT Shlem is the way to remember. What is that called? No, but that acronym, no, mnemonic, right, okay. All right. I know this one was kind of hard, but name as many as you can all the ministers assigned to Kailua.
Makino,
Fujiyama, Reverend Sandy, Antonio.
Hiramatsu,
Really?
Nakamoro,
Happy bird.
Sumikawa,
Sweet old thing.
Yeah. Okay, what are the 3 poisons? And not and not round up. Anyway, so what is it? Guess. Ignorance or people possibly right. Okay, who was the first president of Kailua Kyodan? Okay. All right, so what does the Japanese word Hongwanji as part of Kailua, our name, Hongwanji mean? So what is the so there's the characters, right? Hongwanji in Japanese, right? In the kanji. Hongwanji. So what does that mean or translate to?
The primal vow.
So, okay, so Ji, right, you know Ji is Tera, right? Tera is temple. So Hon and Dan. So Hon is what? Not book. Hon or moto or is the original or main important. And Dan is like onegai. Dan is vow or wish. So you put it all together. Temple of the Primal Vow. All right, and Reverend Bert will be doing remedial studies. So before Buddhist Women's Association, what was that organization called? Fujinkai. Okay, Eitaikyo service is the observance of what? What do we observe? Memorial service for our family members. Literally it means the perpetual chanting of the sutras, in memory of those people who passed away. And I want to share a short story. At the Betsuin, and I don't know how it is now, but at the Betsuin, this perpetual chanting continues. Every day, ministers wake up, and at 8 o'clock, they go and they do morning service. Then they go to the different areas to have another chanting. And even on your day off, you have to go to the temple and chant. So when I first became a minister, I said, what? On my day off? Really? But that's part of this perpetual chanting, is keeping this this appreciation alive for all the people who made the temple and made the sangha what it is today. So even driving down here, thinking about what I'm going to talk about today, I still remember Dorothy. She was always what's the Japanese word? Oshare. Prim and proper, always dressed up, always made up, anyway, so I think, she has really done a lot, for this place, so I especially remember her today. And so, and that's really why it's important to remember, our past members. But because it's perpetual, Eitaikyo, we also think about the members at the present moment, all of you here today, and then the members in the future, our young ones, the younger generation, that hopefully someday, will not just take over, but find the temple, a meaningful place, their spiritual home. So I want to thank everyone for participating in this activity. And so all you folks get is 10 karma points for your next life. All right. Thank you very much. So so I just want to close with, so there's the 3 R's. So I like to say that Eitaikyo is 3 R's. And it's not reduce, recycle, reuse. Okay? It's remember that we remember all of our past Sangha members, our temple dues paying members or friends. We reflect on the things that have taken place so we can be here today in air-conditioned, hall. I still remember doing service up in the old house, in the Hondo, where the pews are like half as big as what my okoli can fit in, and having service up there, and really just enjoying that, kind of quiet Kailua sounds, when coming from Aiea, or even at the Betsuin, it's highway, right? I mean, there's constant, this highway sound, so when you come to Kailua, it's like, am I going deaf or something? Because I don't hear anything. But just for me to remember, appreciate that time in the old temple. I don't know how many years ago that was, many years ago, but it's really that, I recall that great, that feeling. So we remember, and then we rededicate ourselves. So today, I ask you folks to rededicate yourself to listening to the Dharma, to participating in these activities, being really one Sangha, one family, one community for our Dhamma listening. And so with that, remember, okay, now I forget. Remember, reflect, and rededicate. That's the 3 R's. So thank you very much, and we'll close with Ingasho. So let's put our hands together. On this day of our Eitaikyo service, we remember all those who have gone before us. We reflect upon what they have left for us and what we contribute today and what will come in the future. And we rededicate ourselves to walk in this path of the Nembutsu. With the help of everyone, we surely can become one Sangha. And for this, we are truly grateful. Namo Amida Butsu. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend Urasaki. I think I can speak for everyone that we all enjoy the activities and your time.
Oh, can I get my pens back? Thank you.
Okay, would you all please rise for the Gatha on page 126, Quest of Life, followed by the Nembutsu.
all-embracing compassion always illumines and protects us. The darkness of ignorance has already been destroyed by it. but still the clouds and mists of greed, desire, anger, and enmity continually cover the sky of true faith. Yet, just as sunlight is obstructed by clouds or mists, below them is light, and there is no darkness. Namo Amida Butsu.
This ends today's service. We'll now have announcements by Shirley and Bob.